I get a lot. I just get one. There we go. One rocket shot. We got one more to take out. So he thinks he's so fancy with his fancy flying. Is that what you think? That you are such a good pilot that you will never be able to be taken out by me? Well, you're wrong! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. In the last episode, we wasted a lot of time talking about sound and really kind of just like mining, which I realize now, since this is no longer going to actually worry about this being streamed live in that, I'll just edit out all these long mining sessions. Unless, of course, I got something interesting I want to talk about, which I'm sure we do. But right now, we gotta buy stuff. There are things that we must buy or sell, or one of the two. I'm not sure exactly what I was doing at this time. Apparently even I didn't know at the time. But I think maybe it was sell. Because I know I probably picked up some stuff that I didn't need. Like silver, for example. Get rid of that. I know there's a use for silver. I just don't know what it is. I frankly don't know what silver is used for. So we're just gonna go get rid of that. Pungium is actually important too. I shouldn't have got rid of that, but I did. Definitely don't want to get rid of our Starshield battery. That is gonna, or Starship battery, because that will be a little bit of a problem. Oh, well, you haven't done it yet, but I do also realize that, like, when you go ahead and sell one of your ships, you go ahead and just do that to get the parts, you don't get the money for the entire ship. So let's say you sell your ship for 3 million units or something like that. Well, the thing is, you're not going to get 300 million units, you know, in your bank account. What you get is the parts that are worth 300 million. Then you have to go and sell those parts to get the 300 million. So, oh, and here we are again, mining away. So, I don't know how long we're doing this, and I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can talk about right now. Like just, you know, where my channel's going, things like that. Not honestly, so I'll come back once we're done with this whole mining session. Okay, now that we're done with that mining session, we are now warping to ourselves to another system. I know that the frames may drop for a few seconds, but again, you gotta remember that I'm doing this on an external hard drive, and the game itself says you really shouldn't use an SSD card. Well, an SSD card that's external can cost money, especially like an 8 terabyte, which would be equal to the, you know, HHD, the hard disk drive that I'm using now. To get what I'm trying to say is to get an 8 terabyte one of those would be like $800, at least $600. They're really expensive. So, whereas, you know, my hard disk drive I can get for like $150, which is a lot cheaper. Although I did find one for a 4 terabyte SSD, I should say, for only like 200 something. And I am planning on hopefully getting that, so that it's just a matter of getting them, you know, the $200 or for it, or finding someone who'd be willing to get it for me. But even when I get that, on top of that, then I have to get like an external case to put it inside, so that I can put it on top of my desk. Basically, it's an external enclosure that you can put the SSD card in and then connect it to your computer. So it's literally what I have set up. Oh, well, hang on. Well, we don't need to talk about that. We have made to a big space battle. We have these pirates. These pirates! They are attacking these innocent spacefaring folk, and we must defend them. So we shall. They are not much of a threat to us. Like we could. There is a reason. Do we actually have to do this space battle? No, not that important. But is there a reward if we do? Okay, it is kind of important, but I mean, is it necessary? No. But there is a good reward if we do, and you'll see in a moment. But first, we must destroy these pirates of the skies. And like I said, it will not be that hard because they don't have... Yeah. And remember, this is still just a sea flash ship. Wait to get to Wait till we get to the A-class ship. These battles will mean nothing once we do that. Then once I get an S-class ship, it's like, yeah, let's, you know, be like, you're not worth my time. Worst part is there's a nice big water world just to our right, and I kind of would like to make a base there, but instead I'm going ahead and destroying these pirates. Yarrr! I'm gonna send them all to David Jones' Zucker. I don't know if that's how that works in space or not, but I just wanted to say it. Arr! So, hopefully I'm gonna try not bouncing around too much so you don't hear something like that. So, don't think about it, but you know, when I get all, you know, when I get all worked out, that's kind of what happens. I start moving all over the place, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm probably shaking the entire table. So, we definitely don't want to do that. Oh, we got a couple more. How many we got? We have 4 more, which are not a challenge. It's just, the real challenge is just trying to catch up to them. And it'll also be a little bit hard using my new controller. I'm still trying to figure out how that works. It's just, the controller is just slightly different. But it is also a Hall effect controller, excuse me. It's a Hall effect controller, so the controls may just be just that bit of different. Might mean there might be actual reasons to get a regular analog controller too. Whatever. Now, we'll see. I mean, eventually all controls are going to go to Hall effect, so it's not really, I'm not used to using it now. It's a lot better because it virtually eliminates stick. So it's just kind of hard to get used to it. I do, but it got one more. Alright, we saved them. Now, what's the point of defeating all those pirates? Well, we'll find out when we ask this guy. The life form must be the captain of the freighter looks greatly relieved. They just turned to welcome me aboard their vessel. This is why it's important. Because if we save these pirates, then we are welcomed aboard their ship. What do we do upon this big freighter, this big giant ship that we are now on? What could be the purpose of going on to this ship? There's 2, but first we must actually get to the captain, which is going to take a second. I'm not even running, I'm just handling jogging all the way. Okay, we are almost to the captain. That's not the captain. This is the captain. Can we talk to him, please? Talk. Here we go. Small creature chatters say and hops on one from their gesturing wildly around the bridge. They point towards the control panel of their freighter. It seems it's just in that I take command. Now, in this instant, I did not take command. I just took money. And the reason why is because your first ship will be a much lower class ship. The first ship you save from pirates will be a lot like lower class ship. But if you just take the money instead, then the next time you enter a space encounter, your next freighter will be it's a higher class ship. I don't know why I was struggling to think about that. It'll just be basically a higher class ship. And also, I'm glad I took the payment because look how much gold we got. We're going to have so many freaking Starship batteries that we're not even going to have to worry about, like, getting into another battle with a Sentinel ship. I'm going to be ready to take one on right now. But yes, if you haven't figured it out by now, the reason why you want to save from the pirates, you want to save this ship from the pirates, especially if it's your first time aboard one of these ships, is that you could be the commander of one of these ships. You could have a freighter. That allow you to have a lot more inventory. It would allow you to have to get more. I forget what the mini ships are called. Not the freighters, like the in-between ones. The whatever they're called. We'll figure it out eventually, because at some point I do get, my own freighter. And ironically, it's like the same freighter I got the first time I played. This is my second playthrough of the game so far. I didn't fully play it, I just started a new save because I think I might have overridden it or something. But what I'm trying to say is that first time I played and the second playthrough I'm doing right now, I got the exact same freighter the second time. So I don't know how that happened. I thought I'd get something completely different, but it's different. But it's really not. It's just the exact same. And it's a I think the difference is just like one's just a regular freighter, and then the next one is a capital ship freighter, which is, again, more inventory slots, more weapons, more everything. So you definitely want to hold out for that better freighter. Unfortunately, I don't think we get to that freighter until, I want to say, hour 8, and we're not there yet. And also, too, that's another thing with these videos. It's not, when I say hour 8, it may be actually like closer to 2 hours. It's just how many episodes I have recorded of that. So it's gonna take me a while because this is currently hour 5, and we're in hour 8, and this video is like 42 minutes long. So gonna be a little bit more of a lengthy one this time.
Hostile scan detected.
Then we got a hostile scan. I was gonna tell you a little bit of more thing. Oh, okay, you're gonna try communicating. Sentinel, for your legacy requires a period of McQueen. Failure will cause your obliteration! We will obliterate all you are! So this guy, this pirate, this hostile ship, thinks that he is a threat to me. I just took out like 15 of these guys. Well, okay, I took out closer to 8 of them. But either way, if I can take out all 8, do you think I'm really worried about this one ship coming at me? Especially when I got the Keck on my side, apparently. I got 2 ships firing. Yep. He wasn't that much of a challenge. But I got a Gek Relic out of it, and I think nanites? Or the units? No? I just get the Gek Relic? Well, we got the relics worth a lot of money. Oh, and that's another thing. If you see... Oh, no, that's the space station. I thought that was a giant freighter. We got those freighters in front of us right there. Well, no, actually, we didn't leave the system yet, so we're still in the same system. I'm like, wow, that freighter looks very familiar. So... I thought we left the system, so I'm like, wow, it's seeing the same freighters wherever I go. So, now we're going on to this planet. This red-ish planet. I wonder if this is the one where I made a base. Because I know that I was looking through my bases and one of them is called Red Planet. So this might be it. This might be where I make my next base. I don't know 100% on that, but it might be. That's all I'm saying. But we're here landing and we're taking out rocks. Well, it was funny too. In my when I was playing the game a few minutes ago, I landed my ship right next to the gate, and for some reason it landed like a quarter way in the gate. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. So, oh yeah, we're gonna have to, oh, hang on. I gotta pause for a second. I'll be right back. I'm back as we're harvesting all these identified plants. I don't care about scanning because I just need the carbon. But, and so, I honestly don't even remember what I was talking about. I had to stop to take care of something, so we'll just try to focus on what's going on right now. We're in a portable refiner. What will we make in this portable refiner? We fueled it, and oh, I think right now I'm probably trying to make carbon, condensed carbon. I guess I need that for something. Again, well, obviously something I want to make it, but oh, I think I was talking about my other playthrough where I parked my ship right inside the gate. That was really weird. I just realized that once we come back to that, I think I'm just gonna find myself in some random spot. I mean, I could just simply play the game again, go back to the water world, but whatever. So it doesn't matter. It's gonna be so long before I actually get back to this game, because if you remember that really quick list in the last episode, that like one frame I let you see it, that No Man's Sky is on the list, but it's like 2 or 3 down, and there's just a lot of other games I want to do besides No Man's Sky. I mean, I enjoy playing No Man's Sky, don't get me wrong, but it's just, you know, after doing like, I don't know, it's probably going to be at least 10 more of these recordings, the minimum, then having to add them all together, I think I'm going to want to break from No Man's Sky for a little while. So, that's one thing I want to get to do, is just get to the point, though, where, like, when I'm recording from now on, I'm gonna record at half-an-hour intervals, but I'm not gonna stop the recording. So basically, usually what I used to do is, like, I'd stop the recording, and I make that into all one episode. But now I'm just gonna keep recording for like the whole 2-hour session, and I'll just every 30 minutes I'll just stop for a few seconds, say, oh well, this is a great episode, see you next time, then wait a few seconds and then start up again. That way I'm just working off of one audio and one video. It'd be a big one, but it just be easier for me. That's what's going on. That is what's going on in the current life of PG Gamer. Among other things, obviously, besides that. But as far as like recording goes, that's what I want to do. And right now, we're just looking at waypoints. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I had to wonders. The plunder! Such wonders! I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I am literally just looking up things. I think I'm still trying to figure out how to. I think I'm still trying to figure out why I can't just simply upload all the things that I've scanned so far. Like for example, like I scanned some plants, I scanned some rocks, but for some reason there should be just a button that just allows you to upload all. I mean, it even has the option, like right here. There should be one option if you got 2 or 3 that just allows you to upload all, but apparently what you need to do is scan everything on the planet and then you can upload them all. Because I don't know. Kind of weird. We got chromatic metal. Yay! Which chromatic metal we can then make into. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm trying to make warp. I'm trying to make more warp drives, which is warp drive, hyperdrive fuel, I should say. Because, I think I'm trying to make hyperdrive. Yeah, there's a warp cell. Then I can just go ahead and make 4 of these. 4 of these, we can go ahead and get 100%. Now, there is a way you can get, like, some sort of crystal, like storm crystal, I think it is, and use that instead of the antimatter thing. But, or the other housing, and that'll allow you to just, like, use just one antimatter and housing with that crystal built in to fill it up to 100%. But that requires you to go to an extreme weather planet, and I don't think I'm ready for an extreme weather planet. I can barely handle a regular weather planet. So, in a second, I'm gonna get some water. Anything. Yeah. Water. And we'll go ahead and put the space anomaly right there. I don't know why we got an alarm going off in the background, but okay, it's leveled out now. Okay, so if I do what I think I'm gonna do, where I go up to that guy and try talking to him for the 10th time, because again, this is all recorded in like a 15-hour period. Then I'm just going to go ahead and just meet you back when I'm doing something that's not that. So, BRB. Okay, apparently I didn't make any progress, so I immediately edited that out. So, good. And because I don't like, that means I don't have to waste time thinking about what was I supposed to be doing at that point. Instead, we can just move on to our next system. Here we go. You just went through a planet. Don't worry, that planet I'm sure is perfectly fine. But so the rules of Star Wars just do not apply to here apparently. So actually, I wish they would. That would be an interesting update. It's like cannot warp through planet in the way. Have you never seen Star Wars? I'm gonna say something like that. But here we go. Nice blue planet, but. We're just checking everything. Ooh, a tritium-rich asteroid. And we flew right past it. Hang on. We got 53 tritium out of there. Which, I mean, you can easily get from mining for more than 10 seconds. So, but, whatever. I mean, it says it's tritium-rich, but it doesn't mean everything. But here we are again. Mining away. Don't know how long this will take, so I'll come back when it's over. apparently I decided I don't like that place, so we're gonna warp to another place. Here we go. I'm not sure exactly where. Yeah, we gotta get like Emerald Drive, Atlantis Drive. There's like 4 different like hyperdrives we gotta get. Well, hypergrade upgrades, I should say, that we gotta get in order to get to the next one. So. Sorry, I'm just still flying. Here we are in Ulino system. It's the green planet. If I remember correctly, I get a really cool animal on this planet. But first we must get there. So here we go at full speed. Nothing can stop us except the planet itself. So here we go. We're circling in just because it looks cool. I hope none of you are none of you have motion sickness because this is probably very good for you. But all right, and we're going to land on this green planet. Oh, I just thought I could just call it the Envy planet. Favorite character from Side Out. So by far, I love Envy more than like any character in that show. But either way, we're gonna go and put a base computer, which we don't have any more chromatic metal. Really? We don't have any more chromatic metal? I feel like we should. There. Show me. Apparently we have chromatic. We gotta get to our ship a little bit more, I guess. That's great. Well, just let me put up a base real quick. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Searching categorical archives. Yep, and we'll go ahead and clean the base, and we have ourselves a new base. Awesome base. The greenery scenery. So, what we're gonna do on this base, I'm not sure. There's a storm, and if I was, well, we do need carbon. Oh yeah, first thing we're gonna do is rename this base. Army Green, yeah, that's right. Might rename it now. Hopefully I remember that we'll just rename this to like Envy's planet. So, but either way, we gotta wait out the storm, and we don't want to wait very long apparently. So the next thing, what am I doing? I'm doing like rapid zoom in. So, I'm trying to think. I know that I didn't make a, oh great, there's a drone. Oh, you're not doing anything suspicious, are you? Oh, I'm keeping my eye on you. If you fire so much as one laser, you're like, well, we got rid of him. Which means now we're gonna have more Sentinels on us. But, unlike last time, we are more than prepared for a Sentinel battle. Alright. Oh yeah, this is where I just... Yeah, so this is where I just didn't even waste the time. Because now, as you saw before, we have like 30 Starship shields, so I'm more than ready to do this. So... Go ahead, bring it on! I'm not scared of you guys anymore. I'll take you down in 2 seconds. There. So... Of course, that's just the first one. There will be more. But I am ready. Because this time, we are perfectly capable of doing this. So, come on, bring them on. Let's see what you're gonna throw at me now. 2, I'm guessing? Or just 1, okay. Well, that was quick. So, oh no, he didn't take him out. I thought we did. There we go. Nope, maybe not. Get him eventually. There we go. We got a Starshield battery, alright. Oh, it is Starshield. It is a Starship battery. It is literally Starshield battery, okay. And we'll have more interceptors arriving in a couple of minutes. But that's okay. We are more than ready to take them on. And honestly, I would say that before taking on any... Unless you have like a Class A or Class S with super weapons, do not try to take on a capital ship if you have like less than at least 10 Starshield batteries. But I would be more better off going on with at least 20 to 30 because you're going to need a lot of Starshield batteries unless you have a really, really good ship. But we have so many Starshield batteries, I'm not worried. Go ahead, fire your puny little lasers at me. Think you can do some tiny damage, but in reality you can't do crap because I thought I would fire my missiles. But there. So I love the missiles. Just take things that are rocket launch, I should say. Oh, the Hylian brain. Oh, I just remembered too that the Hylian brain is very important for like finding it, for doing like a living ship thing. Pretty sure there's a mission that uses the Hylian brain. If not, then there's you can use it to ultimately find your own your own Sentinel Interceptor, which will be very helpful later on when it comes to mining a specific type of crystal that you could then turn into nanites to make a lot of nanites real easy. Well, of course, I didn't figure that out during this particular recording. All this pre-recorded stuff, I never figured that one out. So. Again, I think I recorded this in like 2 days, so like literally like 15 hours. All footage was recorded within like a couple day period. So, not exactly what I'm proud of, but whatever. It's just the way it is. Because originally, again, my whole plan was I was going to upload this without any commentary, which I guess I could have done, but I like doing commentary. It's fun. And it makes videos a lot more interesting, too. So, now that we're taking on these two that think they can do some damage, but I am really not worried about whatever little tiny dents they may make in my armor. We'll just go ahead and take them out real quick. The only reason we can't take them out is just because they're really fast. And their shield charge really quick too, apparently. So, there we go. That's another one. Yeah, those rockets just take things out in 2 seconds. You go ahead and do your little bit of damage. I do not fear you. I will take you down and take some of Lemmy's tail. Okay, well, it would have been really cool if I actually did take him down right there, but I didn't. Oh well. And then we take there, and missiles, and take them down left and right. We will. See, again, it's not hard taking them down, it's just that they're really fast, so it's hard to actually get aimed on. Alright. Come on, get back here. Alright, shield repaired. There we go. Another Hylian brain, which again, had I realized those actual purpose, I know I sold that later on. Wish I had it now, just no realizing what they can actually do, but whatever. Alright, so now we're up to level 4, which means I think, will we have 4? 1, 2, 3. No, we just have 3. So they're all coming in like, we all check out at the same time, we can take them out. No. So. Oh, I think they want to play. But so do I. It's gonna be the last thing you'll ever do in your life. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, again, this would be a lot easier to do if I was doing this live. But I'm not, so. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't realize it was this one. Oh, crap. Crap. Well, that's not good. We just lost the photon cannon. And, that's gonna make, it's not gonna make the battle impossible. Don't get me wrong, the battle is not impossible now, but it's gonna make it a lot more of a challenge because the photon cannon is like your main weapon. And it does the most damage. At least in this class, in my current setup, it's the one that does the most damage. So if we lose the photon cannon, then the battle's just gonna take a lot longer. So I can't tell you don't worry, we will make it through, but it's just gonna take a lot longer now. And I thought that was a different thing. I thought it was actually the last time it happened, but now I realize we actually just ran for our lives last time. We didn't have enough Starshield. Also means we're going to use a lot more Starshield batteries too. So it's okay. We'll do it. It's gonna take a little bit longer to do now. And hopefully get this guy out. There we go. There's one down. Here's another one. And this one's overloaded. And all right. Ah, darn it. Shield. That's the shield. Alright. Like I said, the pulse cannon really makes a difference right here. I just had my shields down for like 1 second too long just to get that amount of damage. Oh well. Alright. Come on, let's just at least get rid of this guy. Almost there. Come on. Got him. Alright. Now, it should be the big one, where the Sentinel ship should arrive. Theory. Yeah, I tried to see if we could fix it. We do have the pure ferrite for it, but unfortunately we don't have the pure ferrite. Alright, now we got the Sentinel ship approaching. There he is. It's a Sentinel capital ship. It's a big ship. It's the more tougher variant, and I don't have full scan, so this is gonna take a couple of minutes to do. But I think this is also where we're gonna probably go in the episode too. So that's alright. We'll be alright. We'll make it through. I'm sure everything will be okay. So we just got a million lasers shooting at us all at once. And okay, we got one of the shield generators. Our shield's down to half, which is good. Our shields are lower than that. Come on, we gotta get this before we get a next attack. Ah! I get this. I'm having problems going to Starship. There we go. Okay. We're ahead to do our next attack run. Hopefully get there quick and not get blown up in the meantime. Alright. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, you gotta wait till you're through the shield before you actually shoot it. So, alright, so you gotta move. Also, yeah, you want to take out these defense turrets because then they'll just have less to shoot at you with. So, more Starship shield. We're getting down to 12 already. That would have been a lot easier if I didn't lose my pulse cannon, but whatever, we can still do it. It's still possible. It's gonna be hit by everything in the meantime. Okay, we'll get out of there and get more Starshields. I guess it's gonna take me a while to get used to calling them Starshield. I totally thought they were just Starship. Yeah, so we'll do it. We can do this. I'm trying to look for where the other shield is. There should be a shield generator. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Okay. Get rid of this other thing. Alright, let's get out of here before we get blown up. Just managed to get my... Oh, jeez. Yeah, we got 4. Okay, we got his shields up for now. But... oh, jeez. This is just... Oh, I knew this was coming too. It wasn't like I was surprised. And I know the last time I was recording it, I was like, I didn't realize that I just needed the audio, so I was trying to record the video too. And I was looking over on my OBS screen and watching how, like, it was just freezing after every, like, couple of minutes. And I'm just like, what's going on? So, like, every, like, 2 minutes, I'm like, why is it freezing? Why is it freezing? Why is it freezing? And it would have been managed by live. So, it's obviously would be a lot more enjoyable if this is all happening actually in the game now, reacting as it's happening, but whatever. Well, either way, we just gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. That's reality. I can't go back in time and say, like, hey, actually do some commentary to these, or even better, just, like, wait and don't do them, but whatever. Like I said, when I get can do. I can't change the past. So let's just focus on the present. And right now, the present means we're shooting these defense turrets so that we can attack this thing without having to worry about blowing up everything. Okay, we got. Fortunately, we still got some, but they're rapidly depleting quick. So yeah. So now we have to use our laser and that, which just takes so much. Your pulse cannons makes it a lot easier, but unfortunately we don't have that. I probably should stop saying, no, we don't have that. Alright. Just working with what we got. We definitely want to take out some of the especially these big lasers. Get rid of that one. Don't do that anymore. Yeah, our oh great. Hyperdrive is damaged too. Yeah, our ship is pretty much screwed at this point. Even if we do make it out of it, our ship's gonna be like, everything's gonna be broke on it. So, but we're not doing too bad. I mean, we're just sorry. I'm actually focusing on what's going on right now. I know I'm not playing, but I'm just like, man, this actually is really intense. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can take out. It would be nice to take out one of those laser, things. Or the easiest thing to do. Okay. Yeah, let's take out this. Take it out. There we go. Another one down. There's another shield down. We only got 3 left. Better make sure that we don't waste the last of these, because otherwise we'll just frankly die. Because once your shield goes all the way down, you see those little white circles with see those little white circles with shifts in them? As soon as your shield goes down, every time you get hit, one of those goes gray. And if it gets all the way to your last one, then you just die. And you have to go and fetch all your stuff. It's easier than it is to do in Minecraft, tell you the truth, because Minecraft, you lose your stuff, you have no idea where it was, you just gotta run in a direction and hope you find it. But this game, when you die, it's just like it marks your grave and you can go and get your stuff. It's so much better. And Minecraft has invented, they got a way now that you can go back and get it, but the problem is you have to find, like, you gotta find like the warden area. I forget what the actual area is called. But it's like a really, really rare find, and even finding just finding the original location is a really rare find, but even trying to get more than that, even trying to get like the special. Well, we defeated the Starshield ships, but what I'm trying to say is the rare carrier fragment. That's actually very important too for us.
Hostile scan detected.
So, what hostile span? After all that, oh geez, now we're gonna have more people fight us? Interloper, you just defeated an entire Sentinel ship, but hey, I want to fight you. We're gonna destroy you. It's like
Hostile ships approaching.
okay. So, well, this wouldn't be that hard if I had my pulse cannon, but we don't, so it's gonna take a second to do. Alright, got rid of that one. Get this one. And, hopefully not. Come on, get back here. I'm going around in circles. I know that's what the smart thing to do would be in order to survive, but I don't care. So, come on, get a lot. And just get one more. There we go, one rocket shot. We got one more to take out. So, he thinks he's so fancy with his fancy flying. Is that what you think? That you are such a good pilot that you would never be able to be taken out by me? Well, you're wrong! So, geez, after I defeat a Sentinel ship, a bunch of hostile ships show up like, oh, we want to fight you too. Oh, and that's the end of the episode. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you then.